Marcella Pixley, welcome to the show. How are you this evening?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, thank you for being here. I am absolutely thrilled to chat with you. I have absolutely loved Trowbridge Road, which we were just discussing. I've been mispronouncing as Trowbridge Road, but it is Trowbridge Road, and it is available October 6th, right?
Yes.
So
Yep.
find
October
retailers
6th.
everywhere.
So
And I should make a promise real quick to esteemed audience. I have it on good authority from you that you've got not only an amazing flying saucer story, but several great ghost stories. Now, we don't want to talk about them yet. We just want to let esteemed audience know that that's there.
Is
And
this a thing? This is like a ninja thing.
oh, I asked everybody about flying
Okay.
saucers.
I just can't even wait to tell the story about the flying saucer. I can't wait.
We'll save it. We'll talk writing and publishing, and that way, esteemed audience knows that as they're
They have
enjoying
it
our
to wait for.
conversation, that it'll be like Christmas Eve, and that'll be the Christmas morning present.
Because it's a true story. It's a true story.
Fantastic. Well,
Okay.
let's start with just an overview of your background. I don't summarize other people's biographies, and I don't summarize other people's books because I will make a mess of both, and I wouldn't make you listen to me do it either. So if you would just give esteemed audience an overview of your background.
You mean my own background or the background of the book?
Both. Sure,
Both.
why not?
Okay. Well, first I'll talk about the book. How about? So,
Okay.
Trowbridge Road takes place in 1983 in Newton Highlands, Massachusetts, which is where I grew up. Trowbridge Road is about a girl named Junebug, who's 11 years old, who is living in a family that is really shaking. Her father has just died of AIDS. In 1983, it's the beginning of the AIDS epidemic, so it's just the beginning of people understanding about what AIDS was. And her mother is grieving and also experiencing really intense obsessive compulsive disorder, so that she is really scared of the germs that might be outside coming into the house and harming her and her daughter. And it's this fear that really is making life difficult for Junebug, because it's hard for her to express herself, and it's hard for her to be her own strong self when her mother is suffering in this way. So the book is about how Junebug learns to be brave through a friendship that she makes with a boy in her neighborhood, and how her imagination allows her to escape from some of the sadness that's taking place in her house. So it's about how we don't always know when we're growing up in a neighborhood just what people are grappling with in their own lives, in their own homes. And so this is where it comes into my own background, which is that when I was growing up, my mother was depressed often. My dad was actually quite sick from the time I was very young until quite recently with heart disease and kidney disease, and was not thought to be someone who would be living a very long time. And so we were all really worried about him when I was growing up. And that worry developed into my own diagnosis of having obsessive compulsive disorder, which I was probably expressing already at around age 9, but wasn't diagnosed until my teen years. So Trowbridge Road is kind of my soul story, and it's about how it is worthwhile to be brave enough to tell the things that you might be more likely to keep a secret. And so telling people what's going on in your family and in your life can help save you and keep you strong.
Soul story. I haven't heard that term before. I'm going to steal it. I love it.
It is. I feel, out of all the books that I've written, I think this book is the one that's closest and dearest to my heart.
So I've got lots of questions for you about the book, so let's just get right to them. In fact, you have modestly not mentioned, but I'm going to mention that Trowbridge Road is already a Junior Library Guild selection.
Yes.
Named Best Book of the Year by, is it Prenille Ripp?
Yes.
And now you just recently got announced that you're on the long list for the National Book Award.
It's amazing. It's not what I was not expecting it at all, and I'm so happy.